Live from the River Market in downtown Little Rock, this is Channel 7 News Live at 5.
Police officers opened fire on a man last night who they believed to be armed, but no weapon has been found. Hello and thanks for watching today on Live at 5. I'm Scott Inman.
And I'm Beth Hunt. The shooting happened in southwest Little Rock last night. Channel 7's Janelle Lilly spoke to police and witnesses today. She joins us now live. Janelle, what are they saying?
Well, the witness I spoke with said she's glad the officers opened fire.
All right, Janelle Lilly reporting tonight. Thank you.
Your Metro First Forecast with meteorologist Barry Brandt.
Well, some much needed rainfall coming for Friday and Saturday. Details just ahead.
Very well, Barry. We'll see you in a few. A stabbing in Hot Springs has left one person dead. Police say a body was found this morning on the city's Greenway between Hollywood Avenue and Chelsea Street. The Hot Springs Greenway runs from Bathhouse Row in the city's downtown all the way to Lake Hamilton. Detectives are talking to people who live in the area and are gathering evidence from the scene.
Garland County deputies are looking for an elderly man who's been missing since yesterday. Dan Roberson was last seen in Jesseville wearing a blue button-up shirt and blue jeans. Roberson is diabetic and needs his medications. He may be traveling in a 2012 silver Chevy truck with a chrome toolbox on the back. If you have any information on where he might be, you're asked to call the Garland County Sheriff's Office.
Friends and family are remembering a cyclist who was killed near McCrory last week. Merritt Levitan died a week ago today after a car hit her and 6 other cyclists who were riding through Woodruff County. Today, a memorial service in Boston held in her honor. The Massachusetts teen was one of the 13 cyclists traveling from South Carolina to California as part of a 6-week biking trip. The other 6 cyclists who were hurt in the accident have been released from the hospital.
Well, you can't rob a gas station if you can't open the cash register. That's what one man found out the hard way. According to Little Rock Police, Andrew Jones walked into the Mapco gas station on 65th Street last night armed with a gun. However, Jones was not able to take any money out because he could not get the cash register open. Jones was later arrested in the 6900 block of Scott Hamilton Drive after admitting to the robbery. He is charged with aggravated robbery. Well,
Defense Department employees are now dealing with the reality of furloughs. Channel 7's Aaron Holly is here now with more on this story. And Aaron, there I would imagine be a trickle-down effect with no money in their pocket.
Absolutely, Scott. Here in Arkansas, around 1,000 per restaurant is up in the air.
As we mentioned, a trickle-down effect, no question about it. Aaron, thank you. A Fayetteville construction company is being fined because one of their workers was buried alive and died on site. Business Construction Services is facing a more than $7,000 fine from the Occupational Safety and Hazard Administration. Brandon Ryan was killed at the View Apartments when the ditch he was digging collapsed. And that's one of 2 accidents that have occurred at that same site. Another worker died last month when he was electrocuted.
The Conway Chamber of Commerce will hold a job fair to help employees laid off by Hewlett-Packard. The job fair will be July 19th starting at 10 in the morning at the UCA Student Center. HP confirmed Monday that 500 jobs will be cut at the Conway call center. The computer company says the layoffs are part of a program announced last year to streamline the business. State Representative Nate Steele is running for Attorney General. Steele made the announcement today in both Little Rock and his hometown of Nashville. The attorney from Howard County is the first Democrat to announce for the office. Attorney General Dustin McDaniel, a Democrat, is prohibited by term limits from seeking a 3rd term. 2 Republicans, Leslie Rutledge and David Sterling, have already announced their intentions to run for Attorney General in 2014.
50 middle school students are sharpening their math and science skills with the help of a former astronaut. Dr. Bernard Harris and a team of engineers joined the kids to create and test spacesuit samples this morning. The experiment, part of a 2-week science camp at UALR.
And it gives them an opportunity to explore some avenues or some career paths that they may not have thought of before they came to this camp.
For many of these kids, this is the first time they've been exposed to a college environment, and camp leaders hope the experience will encourage them to get a degree and pursue a career in math or science. The Heber Springs Cardboard Boat Race is being named one of the top 10 wacky U.S. summer events. The editors at the popular travel website TripAdvisor put together the list. At the annual Cleveland County race, as you probably know, Folks bring creative boats made out of cardboard and attempt to make their way through a 200-meter course. This year's races are coming up soon, too. In fact, a couple of weeks away, July 27th. To see the full list of wacky summer events, visit KATV.com.
Still ahead here on Live at 5, the importance of staying hydrated during the hot summer days here in Arkansas. Doctors say if you don't, it can lead to health problems you might not even realize, including kidney stones. This week's Your Health Report coming up at 5:18.
And some much needed rain, as Barry showed you on radar in parts of Arkansas today. And he is talking about some fantastic air still to come. His forecast as Live at 5 continues.
From the weather team with the most experience, this is Channel 7 meteorologist Barry Brandt.
I did my part this morning. I washed my car, and I hope everybody gets some good rain. Ned's back at 6.
Okay, thanks a lot, Barry. We are all hoping for at least a little bit of rain.
I like the scenario here. One day it hits 100, we get a few days of nice weather.
Yeah,
not bad at all.
We can take that all summer long.
Yeah. Oh, toddlers on smartphones. Yeah, that doesn't sound like a good thing. In fact, it can be a dangerous thing.
She decided, I think, to open up the eBay app and start clicking around, and one thing led to another, and we own a car.
At 5:24, how this 14-month-old went on an internet shopping spree.
But first, in today's Your Health Report, why kidney stones are more prevalent in the South and what doctors at St. Vincent are doing to help treat kidney stone patients. Welcome back. The hot, humid days of summer are here, and doctors say this is the prime time for kidney stones. In today's Your Health Report, how doctors at St. Vincent are using a shockwave procedure to treat kidney stone patients around the clock. Summertime in Arkansas. Now, 90% of most drinks are water, but Dr. Goodson says iced tea has a chemical in it that can actually increase stone forming. So he recommends staying away from that, even though we love sweet tea here in the South.
Uh-oh.
Best to stay away from it, he says.
I've got one sitting right over there, unfortunately. News to me, I know it. You learn something by watching Live at 5. Is your cell phone bill taxing you extra? Well, here's a spoiler. The answer is yes.
Coming up, we're going to tell you about the hidden fees you probably don't even know you are paying right now.
Your cell phone carrier isn't the only one pocketing money when you pay your cell phone bill. You probably know that local, state, and federal governments, 911 systems, and even school districts often add on taxes and charges. Well, according to the Tax Foundation, cell phone customers pay an extra 17.2% in fees. That is up almost a full percent from more than a year ago. So, for example, a $60 cell phone bill actually costs the average customer about $70.32. Well, soon you may be able to track your baby's health by syncing their diapers to your smartphone. Stop laughing, Beth. That's right. A husband-wife team inventing a regular, disposable diaper that collects information about the child's urine. Well, the goal here is to gather data about patterns and then use that information to spot potential problems. Parents can scan the barcode on the diaper and then use an app to see the info about the urine. The app will even fire off an alert if something strange is found. But you can't buy the smart diapers just yet. They are still in testing. Something strange in a diaper. You can imagine that.
I knew they collected something, but not information. Apparently now they do. Well, a 14-month-old toddler in Oregon managed to buy a car. Of course, she had no idea she was doing it. This is one of those smartphones gone wrong stories. Last month, Dad was surprised when he received a notice from eBay congratulating him on his purchase of a gently used 1962 Austin Healey Sprite for just over $200. You can imagine the family's reaction when they found out.
She says, Sorella bought a car. And I said, yeah, right. She says, no, Sorella bought a car on eBay and we have to buy it. And I was, okay.
Dad's planning to restore the car. Since Sorella bought it, her father has activated facial recognition technology on his phone and even has a new PIN code just in case she ever gets the shopping bug again and maybe tries to buy a Maserati, a Lamborghini.
At least it was only $200.
That's what I was thinking.
She was just planning ahead. She's going to be 16 someday. Here's a look at your stock market numbers as we go to break.
Hello there, I'm Christina Munoz. Tonight on Channel 7 News at 6, you might think it would be impossible for an air conditioning company to lose its license in the heat of the summer, but it happened today. At 6, 7 on your sides, Jason Peterson will look at what happened and why. And in this heat, lots of Arkansans are suffering without air conditioning. At 6, hear about one organization that's trying to help but is facing an uphill battle. And on the Arkansas Power Moms website today, 5 things kids should tell their asthma doctor. The kids are the ones that should be doing the talking. Go to KATV.com, click on that Arkansas Power Moms tab, and look for the Mom's Corner. Beth and Scott, back to you.
Okay, thanks a lot, Christina. Well, that does it for us here on Live at 5 on this Wednesday. Thanks for watching.
We will be back in the AC and in the main studio at 6 o'clock. World News with Diane Sawyer starts right now.
This is World News Tonight.